So, morning, evening, happy nighttime, all that jazz. I by no means am like news. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a news guy. I don't watch news. I feel like news is just like full of crap. I feel like news gonna give you 25 bajillion bad things, like shit that you can't control, out of your control, like just negative shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, these people died over here in this country. This person was gunned down, unlawfully, or you know what I'm saying? Today in such and such Ohio, such and such killed, kidnapped this baby. Like, that's the news, bro. Like, that's what they do. You feel me? So, I've never watched the news, to be honest, because even when my, like I said, to be honest, I never watched the news, because even when my grandparents were watching the news, it was like, shit, I wasn't watching it. I just was, I know about the Weather Channel. So, today we wake up, you log in, of course, you look on social media and you got certain things that trend. They talking about Gayle King. I see Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey, like they ain't fucking with the culture. That's what I'm seeing, stuff like that. That's not my words. Whether they fucking with the culture or not, I mean, truth of the matter is, I don't know. Like, to me, it's like, what have they really done for me? Even Oprah. I'm pretty sure she had some inspiring stories, and she got a very nice story, I feel like. But yeah, respect to Oprah and all of that. Whatever, respect to both of these ladies. But either way, man, like I say, I ain't talking about Oprah, really. It's mostly about Gayle King. And if you don't know who Gayle King is, like I say, I am not the news. I don't care to do research on shit that I don't give a fuck about like that. This is one of those things that is like a lot, like, you gotta find out what you're gonna put your energy into. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, when it comes to something like this, okay, Gayle King, they talking about Gayle King. Gayle King is the same lady who, the reporter, the old black lady reporter, who interviewed R. Kelly. When R. Kelly was getting all mad and frustrated, man, y'all killing me with this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Gayle King is the reporter that, you know what I'm saying, she kept her cool. Everybody was on that jock strap then. It was like, she did good. She asked the question. She was calm and whatever. If you seen the interview. Now, me, I don't go around watching Gayle King interviews, or, I guess she worked for one of those news companies, CNBC, like one of those very corporate and white, I guess you would call it, you know what I'm saying, news channels, whatever. So, anyway, so basically what she done did to piss off people, it was an interview with her and Lisa Leslie, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's Lisa Leslie. Her and Lisa Leslie. So she done an interview with Lisa Leslie, and on the interview, Gayle King is basically asking Lisa Leslie, or bringing up Kobe's past, as far as like, whatever he was in court for, the rape cases, rape charges, or some shit like that. So, everybody know Kobe got in trouble for or something like that, or did everybody know? To be honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I thought Kobe just cheated on his wife. If it's a rape charge that we really talking about, I had no idea. not to be insensitive to if it's true or not. But anyway, long story short, she was saying the shit got dismissed. You feel me? So back in like 2003, 2004. So to me, I honestly and truly didn't want to do or discuss or get on here and like talk anything about this shit, because I feel like over here in my life and on my podcast and things of that nature, where I left Kobe was, it's where he was and it's where he is. Like, he the GOAT. He one of the GOATs of the decade, the last 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a GOAT. So not to just, like, not to say like people don't fuck up, or if you a GOAT you can't do no wrong, but I mean, like I say, I think what rattled people, and like everybody pissed off about it. So I think what really at the end of the day, what people are mad about and shit, it's like, how dare you try to like come for Kobe and bring that kind of shit up during an interview around the time frame that it is. Like, it's Kobe just passed almost 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? And it's fresh, still fresh on a lot of people's minds. So it's like, damn, this what we talking about? This what we doing? So she asked that to Lisa Leslie. She brought that up, and Lisa Leslie's response was kind of like, that happened when it happened. I think we should leave that alone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Kobe never striked her as like one of those type dudes or whatever, something like that. Like I say, I'm not the best person to like do research on certain things. I'm gonna do my research on certain stuff that I feel like is of the most importance to me, and what I view as like, oh yeah, this shit is, yeah, I'm gonna look into this some more and have a full story on this. But for this, it's important, but at the same time, not to me, it's just not I ain't finna be all day over here doing extensive research on some shit that's gonna be, this shit ain't gonna matter tomorrow, or this shit ain't gonna matter 2-3 days from now. Everybody, that's how the world is. That's what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit is here today, gone tomorrow. A lot of this shit, really, it's just topics and discussions and shit to talk about for the most part. Most of it. So Gayle King responded on Twitter or whatever with a video, basically saying that they had a good interview between her and Lisa Leslie, but CNN or CNN, SBC, whoever she works for, she was like, they basically, for them to take the clip that they posted when it was talking about Kobe, being at the time that it was, instead of like, they used it out of context, basically. Like, so for people, basically what she was saying, for people who just got on the internet this morning and seen Gayle King asking Lisa Leslie about Kobe or whatever, and for SNBC, whatever, whoever the fuck, to just post that particular part to take out of the whole interview, that's the part that they chose to share. She was like, she's very upset, very angry with CNSBC or whatever, whoever she working for. And so basically she was like, she gonna have a intense discussion with them or whatever, and that's that. Rappers such as, feel like a reporter right now, rappers such as Little Boosie, that's how they would say it. Rappers like Boosie, Snoop, you done seen people come out and like say something like, why would you do that to your own people? Why are you attacking us? Snoop then got in there, Snoop LA to the death, he mad, emotional about the whole situation probably, and he even slammed her, he even called her out her name and things of that nature. And like all of this, like I say, I try to, when I speak on certain issues, I try to get to a root cause, or I try to have a main message, or at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what is this really about, or what can we take from this? You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. So, with this particular situation, for me, like I say, okay, to me, in my honest opinion, I don't think that lady would like really. Okay, it's a two-way street. Like, I think that, okay, if you're a reporter, if you were any type of news reporter, you speak on certain current issues and certain events and things of that nature, we know good and damn well now that Kobe Bryant clip, if anybody have an interview around this time and anybody bring up Kobe past, like, going to court and all that kind of shit, if anybody bring up that kind of shit, like, we know good and damn well that shit gonna get some quote unquote clout or go viral. Like, come on, man, it's just certain shit that you know what I'm saying? So the media don't care nothing about, like, Kobe really in reality and all of this kind of shit. Okay, Kobe did, all right, it's like, what, we gonna run these views up, we gonna use Kobe. No different from, like, really and truly, probably in a way what I'm doing now. I'm speaking on this current issue, but you think I'm not aware that somebody gonna go look up, like, Gayle King, Kobe Bryant interview, Lisa Leslie. Somebody gonna look this shit up. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gonna do numbers or have views or just like that. That's just like, it's just current situation, current news and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So, like, reporters and media and you know what I'm saying, that's what the news does, like, a lot of times. Like, you know what I'm saying, if something happens, they gonna jump all over it, and they gonna take, like, they gonna take, the one clip that's the most juiciest, you know what I'm saying, and they just gonna post it. They just gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? I do that, you know what I'm saying, like, I do that with some of my clips, when I upload some of my clips, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take a certain clip that's like, it just sounds juicy and it's like, it's open-ended or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? So people can, like, oh shit, the fuck? What this nigga talking about on there? I gotta go see about that shit. I know he ain't just say that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it won't be on no shit to really just, I'm a come full circle, most definitely, in what I'm discussing or what I'm talking about. And like I say, I didn't watch that whole interview. I didn't watch, none of the interview really, except for the clip that I seen. But I mean, what Gayle King was saying, that, they had a good interview or whatever, and as far as just, that goes, it's kind of like, to take that part, it made her upset or angry or whatever. So, hey, whatever. Gayle King, rather that's true. If it's true, okay, it's true. You can't control, like, the people who posting the clips. If you work for somebody, they out to, get the juiciest story and run the views up, whatever they get out of that. You know what I'm saying? So, or if it's false, if she's lying, I mean, shit, I don't know. That's her. You know what I'm saying? That's her. You know, she whatever the case, she gonna deal. She gotta deal with the backlash of, you know, black people like highly upset right now, I guess, about Kobe and the whole situation and her bringing that up, you know, and things of that nature. So, and you know, she went on to say, like, in a little quick video that she made about how she was like, she was mourning Kobe just like, you know, everybody else. You know, she had been around Kobe a few times or whatever. She felt like they had some type of friendship or whatever. You know, so in my opinion, like I say, at the end of the day, I really don't care. Rather, she was telling the truth. Rather, you know what I'm saying, like, it was accurate. Rather, she was lying. Like, that's not for me to go there and decide, and I don't really even care enough. I think the point that I want to try to make is that it's like, I don't know, it deals with understanding, a place of understanding. And I feel like, I mean, I understand the narrative that news, the reporters, and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. It's just like, to her defense, I guess, in a way, it's like, you know, if she's working for CSNBC or whatever, and they take a clip, I mean, she can't do shit about that. But, you know, and then it's another part of it where it's like, we getting on her ass, but maybe we should be mad at, you know, the people who posted, you know, CNSBC. Maybe we should, you know what I'm saying, call, get online and boost, fire their ass up, or, you know what I'm saying, try to get them, I don't know, take some type of action towards them or whatever for, I don't know, posting that part, if you can even do such a thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, like, do I think Gayle King posted it? Do I think she had something to do with what part of the interview to be posted? I find it hard to believe that she probably ain't got nothing to do with, like, as far as like what part of the interview do you want to post, or do you think we should post or whatever. So I don't know. But like I say, all of that shit is like it's like devil's in the details. You know, to me, like I say, I really just don't care enough. And, you know, to me, if that's what it's about to some people, and that's what Kobe's death meant, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a lot of times you got to chalk it up to what type of person you dealing with, what type of person that is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what really matters, where that person's values lie, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what this is all about, Gayle King, trying to bring that kind of shit up. You know, that man's family still out there, you know, with no father, no husband, and things of this nature. And if the media, Gayle King, whoever it may be, chooses to say some old, you know, insensitive things about Kobe and that whole situation, and trying to tarnish his legacy in a sense, I mean, when you reach a certain level of understanding, you just know that, you know, I know it ain't no good for me really to, like, see, and I can speak from this place because I'm not connected. I'm connected, like, it's most definitely a loss, you know, the Kobe death, but I'm not connected as a Snoop probably was connected. I'm not connected as, as a Kobe's relative and friends, close friends and family and things of that nature. So it probably would hit me different if I were, but I'm pretty sure, but it hits me in a way where it's just like, okay, I mean, I never really just had, Gayle King, that's my girl, that's my favorite reporter kind of, like, it's a certain level of respect. I mean, I'm like, okay, Gayle King, the lady who did the R. Kelly interview or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so, seeing SBC, whatever news it is, I mean, it's kind of like, for me, I feel like all that shit's white anyway, so that's what this about. To me, just like, shit, they pinning, if they did do that without Gayle King permission, and she ain't know shit about like what clip they gonna post, they posted it out of context, so it's making her look bad or whatever. Shit, that's what they do. What white people been doing, that's what the white folk been doing for years, pinning niggas against niggas. So that shit don't surprise me in this day and age, in this world, in this particular scenario. You feel me? It don't surprise me. So, shit. What's new, pussycat? Whoa. Whatever. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't surprise me at all. Not one bit. Like, why wouldn't they run the views up, run the streams up, or whatever the fuck? You know what I'm saying? The retweets, the tweets, and, and be relevant. You know what I'm saying? Why not? So that's what they do. So, I mean, you form your own opinion on it, I guess. But like I say, it's a level of understanding. So like I say, if Gayle King, if she, I guess, intently had if it was like intentional on her behalf to like try to, I'm gonna try to tarnish or fuck up Kobe's legacy. Like, first of all, I don't give a fuck what they say about any rape case or anything that Kobe did in the past as far as regards to women or any of that shit. None of that shit's gonna fucking tarnish this nigga's legacy. None of it, bro. They come out here, bro, it's a lot of shit that they gonna have to do a lot of shit. You feel me? Like, to try to like get niggas not to, like, on some R. Kelly, like, surviving R. Kelly shit. Like, they gonna have to come with some shit, like, to even try to, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we talking about, bro. Like, it's Kobe Bryant, bro. Like, 2003, 2004, case dismissed. Bro, stop, bro. Let that man have his day. Let that man have his morning. Can we, like, come on, bro. But this is the news, and like I say, going back all the way, we know what the news about. We know what the news do. Paint this negative picture, this negative image, and that's exactly what they did. Okay. Thank you, news. Gayle King, you work for the news. I mean, you think you work for Saints and just like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Thank you, news. Appreciate you. That's why you gotta take that kind of shit with a grain of salt. That's what they do. That's what the news does. When has the news ever really just given us, like, just, I'm talking about, it'd be all kind of stories I might see, or we might see on social media, Instagram, Facebook, all this, these people right here, these kids grew up, or this 12-year-old black African-American genius, or whatever, just graduated from Harvard or some shit, like one of the smartest 12-year-old in the world, black or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the, this cerebral palsy person starts a business or some shit. Now, I don't know. It'd be all kind of little success and motivational ass stories and, positive energy, good vibe kind of stories that you might see, but the news ain't never fucking with that. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, okay, but you know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Like, that's what the news did, what the news does. Like, who gives a fuck? Fuck the news. Oh, they trying to stay relevant. Shit. Like, we all glued to Facebook and Instagram and all. That's the most fucking attention that the news done got shit in a while. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna do what they do. Try to linger. Try to keep it going. I mean, Gayle King probably did that interview right after Kobe passed, probably. Or, sometime, you know what I'm saying? A week later, they wait to post that shit, you feel me? Like, it's the kind of game we be playing, like, folks be playing, bro. Like, that's how that shit be working sometimes. So, okay, news did that, whatever, man, but like I say, for me, Kobe's still the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's gonna change, you know what I'm saying, what that man gave. Whatever you gave to this world, whatever you contributed to while you was on this planet, it sticks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good. You did more good than bad. Okay, niggas make mistakes, niggas fuck up. Niggas, whatever, shit happens, and not, to victims of anybody wrongdoing, I mean, wrongfully or, whatever. But, so, like I say, when you dealing with people like that, I mean, we know what the news about. The news ain't shit. News ain't never gonna be shit. So, like I say, it don't surprise. I mean, you operating out that place of just like, I understand that's where we're at. That's what we do. That's what the news does. So when you understand that, and if Gayle King is that type of person deep down intentionally, and she wants to like try to purposefully tarnish or create, a bad narrative for NBA legend Kobe Bryant, I mean, I don't know her personally to ask her that. You know what I'm saying? But if that's her whole MO, or if she came off, or if she comes off from now, if she comes off anytime, you know what I'm saying, from after this, if she comes off anytime after this, and she's on some, insensitive, I don't really care, but she didn't seem like that, and that's all we got. That's all we the people have. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? Unless something leak out later, just saying that she really felt this way about it, da-da-da-da-da. Until then, I mean, all we got is what she say. I mean, so, rather, she want to try to tarnish or mess up or put some bad on the NBA Legend Kobe Bryant name, or she really truthful in what she's saying, talking about how, they took that clip out, they used that clip out of context, and I'm she's fairly upset about it. She's upset about it because that ain't what it was about at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I say, you just realize who you dealing with, and if a person's showing you like that they ain't shit and it ain't gonna be no harmony between y'all because y'all not in agreement with, some like, I like nigga like me, I couldn't work for the news because I already know full well they be on the bullshit. I couldn't work for the news, spreading lies, but that's a lie. I'm so honest. But that's a lie. That ain't the truth. Yeah, we're just gonna season it. You know what I'm saying? People got ways, white folks and shit like that. They got ways of like, you know what I'm saying? A little white lie. Look, even they lies sound good. I always used to think of this kind of shit. A little white lie. But let it be a black lie. Black motherfuckers lie all the time or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like lie of death. It'll be like that for black folk or some shit. But white person tell a lie, it's a little white lie. They diminish everything that's like, you know what I'm saying? Everything that they like do as far as like, you know, in regards to like, it's supposed to be bad, this bad, it don't supposed to be done, it's unmoral. They try to diminish all of that shit. But that's another topic and that's another whole, you know what I'm saying? And we not getting on that. So, you know, y'all know who the fuck we dealing with, bro. Y'all know what this about. So the news is the news. The news ain't never did nothing good shit, but drop a whole lot of shit and keep old folk depressed and in a state of mind of, you know what I'm saying? I know a nigga, I got a homeboy, he come to my house. He came to my house. I let him crash here for like a few days. He had to handle some shit. He crashed here for like a few days or so, almost a week or so, probably. Nigga up in the house watching the news. I say, boy, you watching the news? I say, turn that depressing ass shit off. Get that shit off my TV, man. Nobody up in here. He's talking about, look, man, the whole city of lights, the lights that went out over there, man. The whole big old thing. People homeless and shit up there. Shit that dropped on people's houses. People that lost their houses and they belongings and all. Look, bruh. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, you get the news is just something you don't deal with like that, bro. Like, we get it. Like, news is how you, like, really and truly feeling and paying attention to, you know, depth and sadness and just negative shit. Every fucking day, bro. Does the news ever have a day where it shares like it where it doesn't share a bad or negative story? I don't know. That's a good question. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all take it light. Y'all be good. I got a birthday coming up this Sunday, and my birthday, I'm just like, you know, I'm getting old. I just care less and less. Like, I'm like, I want to go to a big ass park with an air bubble balloon and just like play air bubble, you know, run and roll around in the fucking grass in the park or somewhere with a big ass air bubble balloon. You know, one of them big ass air bubble balloons that you put over yourself and you got your legs out and you just running and you fall on the ground and you bounce around and shit. My goofy ass. I want to do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got nobody to bubble bump with. You feel me? I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? My closest friends, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't think of nobody that I want to just do that with, to be honest. They either unathletic or, you know, or I just don't want their energy on that day or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no fun. I don't know, you know? It's shit like that. But anyway, man, y'all take it easy, man. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Y'all stay hydrated out there. Do a good deed for somebody, man. Call somebody that you ain't talked to in a while. Check on your people, check on your family, things of that nature. You know, spread a little positive energy, a little good energy on a day like this, or whatever. It's a pretty day outside over here. I don't know about y'all, but, you know, like I say, once again, it's been Landell's Pod. If you got any questions or any topics that you want to hear discussed, or you want to share any ideas you want to share, you know, to be discussed on the podcast, you want to call in, you want to message in, you got any questions, you can download the Anchor app, and you know, you can message in, and I can have you on the show. And what else? You know, make sure you follow. You know, I drop content, you know, when it comes to me for the most part. And like I say, man, we working on trying to get some new interviews and new content for the 2020. And I appreciate y'all for listening. And CodeRed, man, signing out. Peace. Y'all be good.